right now.
Luoyi? Aurora.
I already said, yeah.
Yeah, we call it. Because it's either Luoyi or Aurora to play against the Faramis.
Yeah, using Luoyi, I think it's not too efficient because Link.
Thing that a lot of people didn't foresee coming. Game number 5 was indeed possible in the hands of the robot. Now, the climax begins for the cavalry and the red robots.
Let's see for one last time. Bigetron Alpha TLID, who will go to the upper bracket finals and who will be sent down to the lower brackets.
Oh boy. Now, we thought it was going to be an assassin showdown in this game, but it turns out with Super Ken being on the Xborg now, it seems like the foot is on the other shoe. Bigetron Alpha can play so well for the neutral objective, but if we follow the opinions of Mirko, they have to play really hard for this, this strong side Brody pick. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste of a slot there. They could have put something else that can kind of scale better. 2 Inspires for the Faramis and the Mathilda, and you can see the assassin emblem with the Master Assassin for the Brody. So man, they're gonna go aggressive, and for Team Liquid, still a lot of emphasis in the moving around, especially for Aran on the Phobias. No longer as mobile, but with the agility, they're gonna be trying to help out, kind of arrive in a lot of the early fights and swing it in favor of Team Liquid ID.
Once again, key on the Mathilda, still 100% in this season, in Season 14. Now they cooked up something different. A power pick for Fabian, a Ling, an assassin that has been feared throughout the regular season, could actually do it this time. And this is an interesting lane. Arashi, super look this time on the Akai instead of Aran.
Yeah, the Akai, I think a lot of teams are kind of seeing the value of it. Not really bad in laning, again, even against the Phobias. But again, it's always in the mid lane here, especially with the Prio, with the roam potential coming in from the Faramis and Mathilda. We've seen how fast they can go across the lane, and even this gold lane. But everyone, with the fights getting so close between these two heroes, someone just showing up, popping an ultimate could be enough to swing the fight in favor of one side, but Team Liquid, Aaron Shiki trying to go aggressive there.
Let's see for the first neutral objective take. Bigetron Alpha and TLID, they're in position to go and take the neutral objective. Faramis pops another realm. Aran now pinned down towards the backside. That's the Vengeance pops as well. Let's see TLID in prime positioning. That's Fabian collecting the turtle, but Aran will be the trade. Now with the help of the hard guard, Super Luke's in trouble, and Fabian picks up the kill.
Fabian Achu in the early game, getting one for himself. Just the story, the first game and the second game might be recreated this time. It's objective takes. Ooh, 0 out of 2.
Is he feeling the pressure? Again, it's a whole different scenario right now. A lot of hopes are hanging on the gold lane. But Team Liquid though, with the Angeline combo, they can kind of be a bit more oppressive macro-wise. And even in the Retribution contest, I think you can't really argue that the Xborg can do more damage than the Ling. Unless later on the Last Insanity gets popped for that purpose. But if they use a big ultimate like that, it can be used in combat to try and go for a neutral objective. That in itself could be a bit of a loss for Bigetron. So they gotta ration out their ultimates very patiently here.
Oh man, we thought it was a winning lane for Brody. Usually it is, except for probably Clint, but this time around, Aaron Shiki, never mind. Do they want to actually pull the trigger?
It's a 3v1. Aaron Shiki is okay. He pushed the trigger, the Purifier from King, but that will be all. No casualties. The setup failed technically for the side of Bigetron Alpha.
This is the threat of the Angela. Again, now Super Luke. Oh, spins out to safety. But again, whatever play gets used by Bigetron, the way they're able to get a lot of these pickups earlier is by outmaneuvering Team Liquid ID. But now look at this. Fabian just being so mobile, and the backup is always available from Witty. Definitely having his eye on the map here. Look at the zoning by Aaron though.
Defended failed flicker though. So that connection wasn't really come to fruition. Did it not really come to fruition for Aaron Shiki?
I didn't count that as a hit. That was an 0-4-3 for Aaron Shiki. Meanwhile,
Witty pulled back. Very low, but is able to sustain. The second neutral is up and alive.
Alright, Angela will be having to go back, but again, no ultimate available. Won't be able to join this fight. They still have to go through Yehezkiel if Bigetron wants to try and contest this. But along with Aran, you know, this is a very oppressive wave of heroes and spells to kind of walk into, but look at that.
2v1 hard guard hovered around, not committed just yet.
Man.
Fabian level 9, Super Ken level 7 on this second neutral objective take. Let's see who will get it.
Bit of a slow dance here. Yeheskiel kind of in a dangerous spot. Ooh, what is this movement here?
Quickly go. Doesn't crash on towards the Yeheskiel.
Oh!
Tempest of Blade though, committed.
Oh!
Fabian still finds the Newt. Now, Bigetron Alpha, they move back, but TLID, it seems like they out for blood. Super Ken connected, but it seems like they will not have enough space and resources to force a fight.
Double the value, Arashi. They got the objectives, got the top lane, got the bottom lane too. Courtesy of Fabian. And even then, look at that Super Ken. Export, mortality first item as a jungler.
To make sure he has multiple lives in the middle of a big fight. It's been how they were able to actually pressure Team Liquid ID. By having multiple lives, it kind of discourages the members of Team Liquid from focusing him down, because he essentially has 3 lives. So, you know, that allows him to do more damage and to get in there in the neutral objective pit. But for Team Liquid, the team fights are going to favor them so much. The Aurora, the Ruby, the Phobius. We'll have to see how this ends up though, because for both teams technically, not a lot of good late game high ground clear, and even this notorious combo, the Angel Ling, it's only on a 38% win rate. Definitely still beatable with the abundance of crowd control available for Bigetron. The kiss from the Brody, the heavy spin, as well as the Ghost Bursters and Circling Eagle. So many ways for Bigetron to kind of catch Fabian if he makes a mistake.
At this point, for Bigetron Alpha, I feel like they're more... This is a very responsive composition rather than an offensive. Meanwhile, Fabian is going to wait for Super Ken.
Let's see, Viraga Armor is the target. Last Insanity popped as a defensive maneuver.
Whoa.
But now, Fabian, very low on energy, and he will back away.
So good that they're able to use this Ruby as a split pusher. Usually this isn't what you would expect, but the Ruby, against all of these kind of burst-heavy heroes, technically, the Arashiki can kind of out-sustain from a lot of the damage that Bigetron can throw his way. It's gonna require 2 or even 3 members to secure the kill onto this gold lane Ruby. So Team Liquid ID can do like a double split push with a Ruby and Link.
Has Klaus on Fabian, that's a power spike right there. He can stay in the team fight as long as he wants, especially with the hard guard. But now, Aran already on the engage.
Blast Turtle here is up. Super Ken level 10, Fabian 2 levels above. Let's see if Bigetron Alpha can do the impossible. 2,500 gold TLID taking it slow. Fabian collects his purple, and it seems like now he wants to contest the neutral objective. Bigetron Alpha, do they have enough resources? Flicker, heavy spin, but that's Moreno jumping in as well. Super Ken did take the turtle. Ron goes down, and Cheeky, in the midst of it all, finds the Don't Run Wolf King, and that will be Super Luke taken down. 2 for 1 still in favor of Bigetron Alpha, and remember, they got the turtle as well.
Finally, the 50-50s are won by Super Ken, despite Fabian has a real chance, has a solid chance to actually take it for them.
Yeah, he popped the Tempest of Blades right when the turtle was actually low. So I thought he was gonna get it. But it turns out, I think Team Liquid were kind of aiming to go more for the fight, more so than the neutral objective. Emando knows his limits.
Very good.
Oh, man. Photo on the hands of Weedy saves him from that situation. Now with the War Axe too. Oh, Moreno.
That's a Purifying. That's the cover by Super Luke as well. It seems like TLID, they're looking to find something. Remember, structure-wise, it is actually in favor of the cavalries.
And Fabian on the lane, this is a combo that, even though the win rate might not look great if you look at it, but even RRQ, they need to somehow invest a long CC towards this Angeline combo to make it happen, to actually win against this composition. But when you look at Bigetron's composition, Arashi, there's no proper catch towards Fabian.
No easy way for sure. And now finally, this Brody pick is going to allow Bigetron Alpha to take down these turrets in relative safety. Run, find Super Luke.
Will they commit this? That's the question. Ron does commit the Infernal Pursuit. Now Super Luke actually pops the heavy spin as well. The good Glacier pop Nether Realm as well. That's Fabian almost pinned down. Bigetron Alpha and TLID doesn't really find the connection that they want, so they back off. 10 seconds for the first Lord to be up.
Good attempt there for Team Liquid ID. Trying to make sure that they do have an edge coming into the next fight. They burn a lot of the ultimates, but they really burn a lot of ultimates themselves. I think they're gonna be attempting to go for a cross-map play, but ooh, Aaron Shiki, gotta be careful, man.
Ooh, careful, Fabian has the BOD, Netherrealm, and as well as the hard guard here. Actually invested that hard guard very early. Oh, Bigetron Alpha backing away. Super Loop though, caught. Lord is taken care of. Still 60% HP. Moreno looking for an angle. Purify pops as well. Iran with the Infernal Pursuit. Tempest of Blade committed. But it seems like Bigetron, they have enough space to back away. Now Bigetron, they want to re-engage. Richard Glacier pops. Moreno very low. Netherrealm to safety. And that will be Aaron Shiki off the board.
They played the kiting game perfectly, Bigetron Alpha, and now they have the numbers in the Lord Pit, even though right now, TLID, do they want to blitz this one? Super Ken?
Do they have enough resources? Super Ken very low, caught, and he will fall. No retribution for the red robots.
And now it's an equal ground, but not really. Fabian on the hard guard, on the Ling, on this hero. Can he make it happen?
Let's see, Vengeance committed. Amon backing away with the guiding when TLID has the Lord Pit. Bigetron Alpha looking to delay, but it seems like they will not contest. TLID strikes first in this Lord take.
Finally, that Lord is taken down after all that dances that both teams showed. Amon secured the Demon Hunter's sword to further his damage on towards Iran, which is going to be in the front the whole time for TLID.
Fascinating. That's not what you usually see being built, but this is a max HP build here for Amon. You see Halberd with the Demon Hunter sword. It's gonna do a lot of that max HP damage, but only a Malefic Roar, no BOD, so no execute chances. He's just trying to actually output enough damage to match Team Liquid ID. Really is doing a great job just keeping everyone topped up when it comes to the HP bars. And that's we haven't talked about the fleeting time already completed. Now it can be used aggressively as well. Any assist will shorten the cooldown on a hard guard even more. Look at this play from Team Liquid, man. They want to go aggressive.
This is the first Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh, Super Ken actually overextended. Nobaraga guiding wind though is available. Lord not charging just yet. It is the first Lord. It seems like Bigetron, they're onto it. TLID, no initiation whatsoever. They just want the inners.
Oh no, it's Aaron Shiki on the Ruby. There's no long range melee dealer. So now the inhibitor turret it's gonna take a lot more than some simple engage. There has to be a Lord, there has to be some way for them to find the loophole of this Bigetron Alpha, this robotic defense.
Just remember, with the macro potential ready for Team Liquid, with the jungler, you know, being X-Borg, right? Even if Weedy wants to kind of overextend and push out the far side of the map away from the Lord, who can actually go and punish him 1v1? As long as Weedy doesn't walk into a bush against Amon maybe, he can really get away very, very easily. So Team Liquid, even though they don't have a lot of range, they still have a lot of ways to kind of play around this. And even a backdoor angle if they really want to. And you really see them setting up for it all the way from now. The angle on the far side.
I'm offended does not land on Super Ken, but now Viraga armor very low. Ron pinned down, winter ground popped, and that is Iran repositioned with the hard guard. Fabian finds an angle with the Tempest of Blade, and that's another round committed as well. Ron goes down. Aaron Shiki trying to hold on, but it seems like the damage from Amon is too huge. Looking for the triple. Winter crown the passive for Aurora will not be enough. Amon, he's a maniac.
My goodness, they forgot who's the main man in this composition. Amon just free hitting in the back. They forgot about this guy. And he might want to end this one right now. Do they actually can do it?
I don't think so, but it does bring Equilibrium. Base turret should be the target. Hard guard is available. Tempest of Blade to clear the waves. Fabian looking to take the defense, but it seems like now he jumps and the base turret is alive. Super Loop might be caught, but the heavy spin is available. Oh! Very low, the flicker committed, but Amon does not find the connection. Moreno isolated in mid lane, popped airborne, everything. Purify is still on cooldown, and that will be Bigetron just backing away.
The Lord though.
Oh yeah, they backed away at the worst position right now. Super Ken doesn't have the Viraga armor. They want to blitz this one.
Yeah, 3 members very low. I don't think Bigetron Alpha can contest this. Second Lord for TLID.
Would you say that's a good decision, Rashi?
For who?
For Bigetron Alpha to back off.
I mean, they have to back off.
Yeah.
If they overstay their welcome, then Team Liquid ID can get multiple death timers on them. The fact that they were pushing so far ahead there, instead of focusing on the Lord, knowing that they have the better late game, technically, with a marksman available, with the Nether Realm, they really shouldn't be at any urgency to try and go for the end that early. They could have just pushed up and then went back and be ready to try and go back to the same situation. But maybe they're just concerned about the cross-map plays available, right? They've already beat Team Liquid ID in a 5v5 once. There's a chance that Team Liquid won't oblige them into another easy front-to-back, another 5v5. For the most part, though, it seems like the main backline damage dealer for the side of Team Liquid is the Aurora. And with the Divine Glaive, with the Wishing Lantern, it's definitely a lot more poke damage, but not a lot of big bursts. So Bigetron, they might just feel comfortable walking into the Frigid Glacier, no problem.
Oh, the reason I asked that was in the previous game, it was the same situation. TLID had the option to just back away and defend the Lord. This time around, Bigetron Alpha showed them how it's done. This is the way of the vets. This is the way of players with experience now. It's gonna be a tough test for TLID to break through the defense of Bigetron Alpha.
Bigetron Alpha not letting the Lord charge on towards the base turret here. Bigetron, or Super Ken, doing his job at the bottom lane.
Oh man,
is going to be the target.
Wow.
Open wide actually for Fabian. Let's see how will they handle it. Super Ken over Raga. Aran force him to go back.
Oh my God!
Hard guard clutch, but it seems like their mortality was bought on time.
Go away!
Winner crown for Fabian. Yes, Kill with the nuisance, and Fabian survives. TLID fights more as Slash Insanity pops as well. Aran looking for trouble. Now with the winner crown pops as well. Bigetron Alpha, can they defend? They will. Come on, finds the kill, and TLID will have to be satisfied in just taking out the base turrets. Flicker. Bigetron, they want more. They know Aaron Shiki's low. Hard committed. It's just a mistake. Bigetron Alpha, they will disengage.
They're more than fine that it's a 3 base turrets taken down for TLID. They practically is down to their last base, to their last hope to secure the upper bracket. And now, the long lane, the cross-map plays will be even more dangerous with Fabian on the lane.
That was crazy, man. Fabian, how the hell did he survive that? I mean, the hard guard was used on him, and there was a lot of help from his teammates as well.
Let him switch, man.
But he just cleared the bottom side turret, went into the base, was dived on by 3 members, and just slid out, no problem. Smooth operating. But now with 3 seconds to go, with no base turrets for Bigetron Alpha, Team Liquid ID. They're saying Witty to be near the Lord, actually, can help with the sustain. They're sending Fabian to do his best work 1v1.
When you can really win with the macros and your composition doesn't really work the best on a siege, you just gotta win with the macros, with your skills. Fabian showed just that. Now, this Lord, 18 minutes has elapsed in this game. This might be the last objective of the game of this Team Super Loop. Is undetected.
And the thing that does not land. Heavy spin! Oh my goodness, that's a huge one! The passive trigger, the S-kill, fighting for his dear life, he will fall. Now, Bigetron, they will cycle the backside. Actually, Fabian doing work with the help of Hardguard, Nether Realm triggered, and that's info. That's huge info. Can TLID take advantage of the Nether Realmless formation?
Oh my god, seems like they can't. Once again, they're just gonna clear the lane over and over again. Are we looking at a deja vu at Game 5 of Onyx and Geekfam? Is it gonna be a long 30-minute game?
It might as well be, man. Bigetron Alpha catching up slowly but surely here. Fabian has been on full items for quite a while at this point. Whether with the BOD, with all the damage. Oh man, look at that move though. Bigetron wants to try and catch Aaron Shiki.
Have good DPS, I'm offended though. Now will not do much damage. Bigetron Alpha, they're doing the work, but TLID, they know they have the map. So they will take it slow and they will not commit anything unless they're sure of it.
Man, oh man, how do they handle this? Looks like it's going to be Eman and Key to further the mobility of this Brody on the long lane. So they have a way to handle that. They have a plan for Fabian's split pushing ability, but Fabian jumps in onto a super can.
Early jump now with the hard guard commit as well. Has Firaga armor, but now Bigetron, they're looking to jump Fabian. Tempest to play, defensively good placement at the mid. the backside is actually Iman, who was sent down to clear the waves. TLID still taking their time here. They can't really pull the trigger.
Wow, Team Liquid ID, they could have gone aggressive there, knowing that the main damage dealer from Bigetron really isn't available. But they're playing it very, very careful. This is the pressure I'm talking about, man. The final game of the series. Everything you do just seems to be that much more important, that much more dangerous. Aaron Shiki on the Ammo Bandits, he's been missing a lot, but it's also kind of applying a lot of pressure to the members of Bigetron. And now the slow dance, the macro play from Team Liquid ID continues as Bigetron Alpha, they're scaling more and more into the late game. Even Eman going with the Haas Claws, it's a full basic attack build.
Flavor Fave looking to face check that bush. Remember, top lane is up and available, and it seems like he wants some of it. Can Bigetron respond? TLID though, man, looking at the control, looking at the lead, it seems like they're still struggling to find the right connection.
This is, we've mentioned it over and over again, the experience. A more seasoned team will show their fangs, will show their worth in the late game. The macro plays, the split-second decision that this team's gonna make. Will it happen this time?
Seems like they want to pin on towards the Lord. The pin does not land on towards anyone's important. Last Insanity in the backside with the help of Fargar Tempest Blade. Seems like TLID still again, and as well as Bigetron, cannot find the effect of the optimal fight. Oh, I'm offended! I might be wrong. Super Ken loses immortality and the realm pops as well. That's info. TLID, I think they can use this resource waste on towards the Lord.
The back and forth from Team Liquid is just so good right now. They have been able to bait out a lot of the big ultimates, and now they're gonna commit to it.
Yeah. Last Insanity though is still up and available. Aaron Cheeky good. Lord takes Super Ken might fall. I repeat, Super Ken might fall. Fabian is on him. Tempest Blade does not land wrong though. Oh my goodness! Aaron Cheeky with the unoffended play. Look at the collapse. That might be the play that sent them to the upper bracket finals.
Aaron Cheeky very low, he can heal up. Fabian and crew, it's a 5v3 on the base. They're just gonna back away for now, wait for the Lord, even though they have the man advantage.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, it's because Moreno is up with the passive of the Theramis. Super Luke, though, is out for 40 seconds. They can go for a 6v4 if you consider the Lord as another teammate. Hardguard is available with the fleeting time. It's time for Team Liquid ID.
Let's see, TLID looking for an opening, but it seems like the Desert Realm will buy time. Time for the late pop. Super Ken holding the Lord in the backside. Eman falls down as well as Super Ken. The base wide open, baby. TLID, they're in the upper bracket finals.
Top 3 secured for the youngsters, for the rookies. Incredible season so far for the Cavalries. The doubt has been answered. They don't have any experience. They're just a bunch of young guys.